Now, can we get down there in some fashion? I just want to see. Do we have a lantern on? Yeah, we do. No, there's no spirit springs, but there are tombs maybe cutting this to the rock. Yeah, there's tombs. So yeah, we don't need to go through that valley on every character. Although everyone who's tried this recently, it seems, has botched it. Not us. Yet. We've not botched the first jump. Ooh, we're getting there. It's getting a bit tense though. Now, that's one there. Maybe it's time to hop off Torrent and do it with a little more control over our turning circle. That one felt like it could have been a risky one. Now we could drop into that wall maybe. No one seems to be dying on this bit, so yeah. Down we go. Lovely. Herbs. Now what does that do for us? Not a lot. I mean, we've not got a map, so... Oh yeah, there's this lad down here. The big troll that's been separated from his caravan. But what was in the caravan? I cannot remember. So let's steal it. The tree spear. Lovely. Oh yeah, we picked that up on someone. I was like, I'm going to look at that. But then troll, so I didn't end up looking at it. So it's Dex, Faith and Strength. Okay. Wielded by knights from Leyendell. Deals holy damage. I didn't even see that. But yeah, deals a mix of physical and holy. Cool. Good to know. Probably not for a faithless fool like Annie, but still. Give me your bones. Until we can kill that bell-bearing hunter, we need as many bones as we can get. This is a decent hunting weapon, this whip. Although, what are we doing fanning around on the edge of that rock with a bloody horse? That was risky as all heck. Beast liver, fine. Sight of Grace, sweet. And yeah, we should probably be heading in the general direction of the map marker, because it's pretty handy all around. We want to grab that Sight of Grace next to the merchant as well at some point. But it's nice to just be fanning around Liurnia in an alternate fashion to normal. I like this area. The old purified ruins. Now. Whoops. Ouch. Oh, dog. Didn't even see you there. Yeah, trying to sneak up on that lad when he was very clearly blocked by some boxes. Wasn't a bright idea. And now we've aggroed a whole bunch of the buggers. back beasts. Yeah, they haven't got a lot of answers to this. Nice. Probably get their full armor set pretty easily. Which I don't think anyone else is using yet, so that would be fun. Ah, that's Horn guy, isn't it? Yeah, you need to die. Now that you're dead, we can mostly pick people off in a controlled fashion. Where'd that guy go? He wanted a piece. Oops. Wrecking up their place. Yeah, there was definitely a lad looking for a scrap. And I've confused him by running around and about. There he is. Ooh, flask. So I guess that's an entire group topple. Now, what mad treasures do you have for us in here? The 2 Fingers heirloom, that's the faith increasing one, and another grape. Cool. So when we find Hyetta again, we can get her to move along some more. What say you, friend? Come out one and all from the darkness underground, and let us offer unto the maiden our eyes. Ah, so you were telling us that, yes, there's a grape in the vicinity. Good to know. Now, what is that pose? Are you covering your eyes? Have you pulled your own eyes out, and that's why you're in that pose, same as the guy in the castle? I guess so. So if we see any more ghosts in that sort of pose, then we can assume that they took their eyes out. Alright, map marker. Yeah. Let's draw these lads away from the map marker first before we try and snatch it. That's using your ass. Now we'll head back south and find that site of grace that we know is around here. Lovely. See? We're being clever for once. Well, that's not the first time we've been clever on old Annie. She's a good girl. So there's the Purified Ruins, so... yeah, let's work our way up the highway for a bit. Oh god, we've got marionettes though. They've spotted us already. But if you're just going to fall down and say hello... is your mate going to fall down as well? Sounds like he just wants to fire some arrows at us. I mean, 2 can play at that game, but... do we want to get into an arrow fighting contest with a guy who's got more arms than us? Maybe not. Ooh, lovely. New site grace. We'll definitely take that. We'll also knock that marker off our map because I thought we'd already got that cleared. Now, what are you up to? The puppets. The puppets besiege us. Yeah, that'll be those marionettes, I guess. They are a massive pain in the butt, so understandable. That was one, but it's not anymore. What is this? A giant demon head of some sort? Looks like an Oni or something. Curious. But yeah, something's kicking off over here. Dare we get involved? Precious item ahead. So who's fighting what? Ghosts versus regular boys. It's definitely a sight of a battlefield here. Yeah, there's another of those big faces. Unless it was one of those flame cannons and it was being used in the fight. You know, we've got ghosts all over the shop, so they're going to win that fight by the look of it. There is an item there. Is it precious? Oh god, look at that lad. Bloody ghost trolls. Golden rune, that's not terribly precious. Lucerne. I remember Lucerne. Is it worth joining in this fight? It doesn't seem very non-cowardly of us, but maybe. Take out some of these little blue lads. Yes, we're occasionally hitting the foot soldiers, but still. Yeah, maybe we'll let the foot soldiers do their thing and then we'll come back for the giant in a minute. Or maybe we'll get in a bit of mounted archery. Yeah, if we all team up, we can take down this giant ghost troll. Then we can worry about killing each other. Oh god. Don't fire those at us, please. What did I say? Leave me be, friend. Oh, more glint blades. Some of those will come for us, surely. No. And he's staggered again. It's not going terribly well for this lad. I mean, these guys aren't even that strong. They're just nipping away. And down he goes. Now. Oops. Yeah, these lads are not prepared for a coward on a horse with a whip. Did we get much for that, aside from XP? I don't think so. I don't think ghost trolls dropped any loot. Because why would they? They're ghosts.
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need?
I saw some weird stuff, Roger.
The misshapen corpse on the Stormveil. That is a sacred relic of the Black Knives plot, as that famed night of assassination is known. It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree, long before the shattering of the Elden Ring. Someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from Malekith, the Black Blade, and on a bitter night, murdered Godwyn the Golden. That was the first recorded death of a demigod in all history, and it became the catalyst. Soon, the Elden Ring was smashed, and thus sprang forth the war known as the Shattering. I once wished to become a scholar, you see. I've spent many an hour scouring the archives for knowledge of that fateful plot. The world has grown crooked, and if you intend to put it to rights, you'd better understand what happened to make it this way. And that thing is to blame for the shape I'm in now. I urge the utmost caution. Don't disturb the corpse more than necessary.
Maybe if it's just a case of going near the corpse. I guess we can test that, because no one else has seen the bloodstain, but a few of the other characters have seen the corpse. But the quest is a little less weird in that regard, but we'll see. What would be the next step?
Still need something?
And yeah, he's not giving us any clue as to what the next step in that quest might be. Has D got any information?
I don't believe we've met. I'm known as D. Heed my those who all the more.
Okay, we've never even met D, that's fine.
Those who live all the more.
So I guess we've not done any death route. So maybe we should go to the Death Touch Catacombs up in Northern Stormvale? See what's going on there? Maybe. Because I know that D and Roger have got some sort of connection with one another. Former friends and all that. Now, where are the catacombs? Are they up on the hill on the other side, or down there somewhere? I mean, that's just a little camp by the look of it. Yeah, that'll tell us. But also, there's Steppot. We should probably free him from his troubles.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Oh, I am these.
We'll do our best.
And I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all.
We're not the biggest and henchest of people, but we'll try. Hey! Job done.
No, that's well.
Ha ha ha! Thanks, Steppot.
Once again, I.
Now, this is a skeleton's catacomb, isn't it? Yeah. Skeleton 1 should be fine. Although, yeah, they're not... They don't really mind the old rapier that much because of the old thrusting attacks going straight through their ribcage. But, hey-ho. Is that going to connect? Yeah. Good. Ouch. Yeah, putting on the lantern's a good idea. Generally is for the old coombs. Probably shouldn't call catacombs that. What you got for us, Black Knight Assassin? Probably not a lot. Get in there, Engvar. Ow, jeez. He wasn't prepared for anything we're offering. That'll do it. There we go. Can we open your chest? Thank you. And there's a death route, lovely. That's what we came for. Ah, let's chat to friend D again, see if he's got anything to add.
Those who all the more. Well, another for with a prop. How would you like if you're inclined? Then I'll introduce. I have a matter in the beast. What say you? Very well. I've marked the loop. It will lead you to... What is it? The map in it will lead you.
Right, is he going to speak to us again, or do we need to reset? Destroyed a chair in the process.
What is it? The map in it will lead you.
I'm sure we've already been to Goring, but yeah, let's just do what he wants. Good lad. Now let's go back and see if D's got anything new to add, because he might be part of Roger's quest.
Are you acquainted? You know, he was a don't let his no more. You see him like his half take. Well, that's how you win grace. I serve that I might put following those who live. Their mere existence, so it is.
Lovely. And that's all Dee's got to say for now. Let's see if Roger's got anything else.
Always good to so. Ah, Dee is an old friend. We found ourselves, but our paths have. No, that's hard. Dee was to. He discovered the centipede. As long as whoever, then we may be able. If only I could. And if they were.
Right. So now he's talking about centipedes. I don't know if any of that is going to do anything to advance our quest long term, but maybe.
God is not easily felled.
Oh yeah, you still want
One day
a
without
god to be
fail,
killed, don't
will
you?
have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness.
Greetings. Are you here?
Have you got anything to add, Roderica? No, I haven't got the glove wart I need to boost Engvall anymore, so where to? We've barely explored Weeping Peninsula again, so we could probably do the quick tour to pick up some of the old sacred tears. It's weird how sort of optional this entire peninsula seems to be. It's like a big old chunk, but it's just so easy to overlook it. Most of the quests don't lead you in this direction, and there's not really any valuable loot that I know of, aside from the obvious things like golden seeds and sacred tears that you just generally find everywhere. Oh, that's the cavalry. Didn't know it was night time. This seems like it's a bit easier than trying to beat him with mounted combat. I mean, technically this is mounted combat, but it doesn't feel much like it. Whoops. You almost got a hit on us there. Actually, most of these are missing, aren't they? Ah, come on now. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, yeah. Maybe he's actually a bit tricky. Whoops. I suppose a lot of these are just hitting the horse. Ow. Ah, jeez, I forgot. I was too busy looking down at my flasks to see which one I had equipped, to worry about moving out of the way. That's the trouble with bloody combat with a mage. You're fine until you get hit, and then when you get hit you have to start worrying about changing flasks, and then you're just in trouble. So yeah, magical combat in Elden Ring. It's really easy until it's really hard. And yeah, there's the village, which means there's the church, which means there's another sacred tear for us. We'll just pop in and grab it. Thank you very much. Now we need to head north to find one more, and then across to the west to find another. Is there any point to this ailing village? Maybe we'll have a poke around, see what we can see. Good fight. Another wooden shield. Rats. Actually deadly enemies. Unlike those goobers that were just stuck around doing interpretive dance. Acquire materials. A yellow ember. Okay. So yeah, something went wrong with this village, clearly. It's got something to do with that flame of frenzy. Maybe the rats got infected with frenzy? Is that a thing? And then that's led to the villagers all getting infected because they got bitten by the rats? Is that how frenzy works? I don't know. Rather not find out.